Oh, there's a fight. Oh, can't even see.
It didn't
A little
amount to much
skirmish
though.
there.
Isaac did ended up using his tops during the engagement though, so his tops again will be down.
Yeah, I was just looking bot because right now you see Minerva pretty much pressured really hard down bot by Death. Death did pick up Plunder here, so that's something that extremely counters her, like more of a hard counter than anything. Her wave clear is so limited. So I'll be interested in seeing how Plague will actually manage to turn that lane around if he manages to. Could probably see a roam coming from mid soon on Tinder here.
Yeah, T-Fink's doing a really good job of keeping his tower healthy. Looks like he has taken about 50% damage on there.
Yeah, Trixie's wave clear is still really strong. He did pick up a throwing axe there to help him with the last hitting under the tower.
He actually even had time to go take a jungle camp of his own in between the pushing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's something a lot of people don't do in lane. You know, you push up your lane, or even if it's like halfway there, people are going to take a little bit longer to push it up, and the jungle camp down there isn't too strong. Plague getting pushed to his tower again by Plunder here. It's going to take quite a bit of damage. And then a Plunder also popped in middle, but the worst is here to defend this time. Oh, a stun coming out on T-Fan from Shinergy there. A little bit of harass. Another fight up top lane. Jinchi getting hit really hard there by the tops again, it looked like, slowing her down.
Flak proving to be a very good at defending and retaliating anytime somebody pokes in.
Yeah, the fact that she splashes damage like that makes it really easy for her to like push. Ooh, a dive coming out from Isaac there. He's taking a lot of damage.
Oh, and the healing rod.
Yeah, and the slow coming out from Dumble to save that last hit from Alex, hitting him. And now Dumble in danger here.
Oh!
The bounder coming out. He bounders as well. He will get out of there. Isaac ready to go in now. The pot coming out from Dumble. He's going to live. Gets that extra auto attack off. But Isaac unfortunately cannot catch there.
Yeah, really close call for both sides, really.
Yeah, fantastic spacing by Dumble there, being, you know, very aware of Flak's attack range.
We've been seeing a lot of increase in healing rod pickups ever since it's been changed. You can actually cast it on your allies.
Yeah, healing rod right now, I picked that up a lot. It's really strong. Like, it's pretty much mana and health regen in one item for you or an ally.
It also scales with power too, so you can deal a lot of damage while healing for a lot as well. Synergizes well with a lot of builds.
Yeah, plus it's really useful on that carry up top lane, you know, being able to heal him. Because he usually has like no other form of regeneration in lane besides potions.
A gank possibly coming up top lane?
Yeah, Wolf prepped in that bush there. Shinergy holding that lane by himself. They do know, I think. Well, looks like Wolf's ready to go in here. Comes in with the W. Does get the stun off on Flak there. The ult coming out.
Oh.
Double ult, actually, the miss there. A little bit of miscommunication, but Alex will go down there. And now Jinchi taking a lot of damage there, but could not finish the kill. And probably not even push the tower with her wave clear being as strong as it is.
Yeah, we saw the ult come out of Vermilion as well there, in hopes to finish off the Jinchi, but with a healing rod and...
Oh, the
Plunder.
worst coming up top lane there. Isaac pretty low, but he did not dive in after it. Yeah, that was a bunch of wasted ults. Well, not really wasted. I guess only one got wasted, but a lot were expended for that gank.
Indeed. Kind of interesting. I thought Nikolai would actually hit his ult, but it actually went through Flak.
I think it was just a little too late at that point.
Ah.
Yeah, Plague is still really struggling down in bot lane there. That hard counter lane matchup really showing. It looks like Shinergy is coming down to help now. Now, taking Plunder on Harrower does run that issue where you don't have a CC break. So right now, as they chase death here. The stun coming out on him. Plague taking a lot of damage though. Oh, Plague almost going down. Dashes in with the shield, but he does die, but he gets the kill in retort.
I'd say that actually plays out in favor of this is team strategy, since they were able to force Ray out of mid lane. And they
very
got
true.
a 1-for-1.
Right now, you know, overall, team strategy is winning right now in gold. That definitely picked up Minerva. I mean, she was running at about like roughly 350 to 380. So hopefully with that, she'll be able to come back in lane just a little bit better. Harrower did build a golden protector though, so it's going to be very hard for her to damage him right now.
We see
Like Wolf had a top, yep.
And he's rocking that rainbow bow skin as well.
My favorite bow skin. Oh, looks like they're going to try to do Boldir here. It looks like it was weak, and they picked up on it, but top lane is now rotating down. The Worst showing himself. He's going to dive in on Wolf here, but nice rocket boot out, or that might have been a bounce. No, it was a rocket boot. And then the Nikolai ult coming out brings him towards his team. The Trixie ult, he's seeing two of them, I believe, and they both go down.
Oh, Plague making a nice roam to come help contest.
Yeah, he's trying to pick up the Worst there. He does get the kill. Alex now in trouble here from Plague. Fortunately, the rest of we men on Tinder not really able to help way too much right now. Use all their spells, and they're kind of weak. Oh, the stun coming opportunity to finish off the flak. Went really well for we men on Tinder, but their bot lane tower did fall for that.
Tiefing's in a interesting position. Synergy doesn't have. Looks like it doesn't have enough mana for his W.
Boldir really low there. Oh, T-Fan overextending just a little bit there. Plague on the chase. Yell coming out from Ray, missing. Plague stopping uphill. Does not attack move uphill, apparently. A big mistake there.
Yeah, it's a little bit interesting mechanics there. You actually have to click up the hill while chasing somebody as they go out of vision. Otherwise, your character will stop, since I believe the game thinks that, oh, there's nothing there anymore.
A little bit of a swing back for we met on Tinder right now from that, but we met on strategy. Team strategy is still holding quite a lead here in the early game. The Worst coming up top lane for another gank here.
His ultimate is down, so he's just got to deal out a whole bunch of damage. Oh wow, it actually just came up. My bad.
An ult coming out from Isaac to try to save himself here. Drops the tops down on Jinshi as well. Really nice escape there. Yeah, I actually saw Vermilion with a golden protector here as that fight started. A very interesting item pickup here. Early game. It is crafted out of attack speed and power, of course.
It's a nice craft. An agility stone and 2 power shards is actually a very popular recipe for a lot of items, so I'm sure he can be very flexible with that craft.
Yeah, plus it kind of secures him, you know, some tankiness early game. If you look at the enemy team, they don't have too much burst. So that's really going to help him, the mitigation that is.
Oh, good point.
Especially when 1v1ing flak.
Wolf just kind of perusing the jungle at the moment, looking to possibly gank or find some farm in lane.
Yeah, the Worst did scout him out earlier. So he's been waiting up there for quite a bit here. As you can see, his gold does reflect. But they are ready to go in for a gank, though. Oh, the Worst is now in that bush, too, though. Wolf does scout him out.
Great harass by Dumble onto the Jinshi to chunk her down.
Yeah, mid lane kind of abandoned here, just the 1v1 for the mages. Synergy taking a lot of damage from that pop there. He found with the laser trying to finish him off, but does juke behind the creeps.
T-Finks is doing a great job of farming. Even when he gets the opportunity, he'll go farm the bottom side jungle as well. And it's proving to be extremely effective. Engagement top lane too.
Oh, an engagement in mid as well. Wolf whiffs his ultimate there, and as the Synergy, But it looks like Wolf is going to catch T-Fan here with his ability. Oh, Synergy did not ult. I lied. He did get his ult off on there. I did kill T-Fan. And the chase does commence. Looks like Jinshi went down top as you were talking about it.
Yeah, and the worst tried to catch the Ray with the edge of his ultimate, but Synergy was able to sidestep that.
Another Boldier coming out for We Met on Tinder here. Plague roaming up again. He's been doing a really good job rotating. So even though Harrower was completely ahead in bot lane, Plague did make these rotations to help his team out a lot more. But we see Harrower has pretty demanding lead on gold compared to the rest of the game at the current moment. Now that Plunder really does shine when you're, solo pushing a lane the way he has been.
Indeed, he's got the bottom tier 2 tower almost halfway done. So Plague is really having to work hard to make his rotations count.
Oh, a roam up from T-Fan to top lane. Double taking a lot of damage there. The dunk per day is getting caught as he goes in. The ult comes out from Trixie there. Gets Wolf and Isaac as they keep chasing here. They take a lot of damage. Isaac whiffs his ultimate, unfortunately. Like both teams are trying to retreat here. Actually, T-Fan going in for a kill, but he's unable to finish it.
And a combo from Trixie's ultimate and Flack's ultimate must just shred the opponent's resistances.
Yeah, it's really good anti-bruiser or tank composition. Oh, they're going in again, looks like, for We Met on Tinder. Wolf dashing in, unfortunately not in time for his W, and he whiffs his ultimate, but they do still pick up a kill on the T-Fanks there.
Oh, and Minerva going down really low
Oh,
somewhere.
she dashes away, gets that shield and does not die. The second tower went down bot lane as well. So Death kind of, forced out of his lane now unless he wants to solo push the generator.
Yeah, this is really the strength of Harrower too, is to kind of go off solo onto a side lane. Really good lane control too to allow the minions to finish it off. I believe that's what happened there.
Interesting Demon Fang pickup from him though. Usually you see Harrowers go straight for that Zealot's Blade.
Yeah, or a Vampiric Dagger, but it seems like since the patch it hasn't been as popular pickup.
Yeah, I feel like that item in certain situations very good, especially when you're pushing your lane up and jungling a lot. But as we saw, he was just pressuring the lane, so it looks like he wanted as much damage as possible to push over the towers.
Yeah, good point. It doesn't really have anybody harassing him down anymore, so it doesn't exactly need the lifesteal.
So 4 mid, 4 We Met on Tinder here. Isaac defending that tower by himself up there. Looks like 3 are going to be there, however. They are moving up to help him now.
Yeah, T-Fang's doing a good job of defending mid against 4.
Yeah, once again, Harrower being left alone bot lane. Oh, Dumble face checking the bush, basically. And now Plague. Isaac is there to follow up, but Plague taking a lot of damage here. Alex almost going down. He bounders away, but he is going to go down the Plague here. Plague is still pretty healthy for Minerva, for those shields to still proc for him.
That was a great ultimate by Vermilion, landing all 3 of them in that place.
Also in mid, looked like we saw Trixie go down as well.
Oh.
And now soon to be a tower, and then possibly Boldier at the same time for We Met on Tinder here. Yeah, Wolf and Synergy are going to help. That's a pretty big turn for them at the moment.
This is their 3rd Baldir as well, if I'm counting correctly.
It should be. I believe you're correct. Imagine they'll try to push top lane with this, as they do.
Huh? It's the only... Oh, I guess there's the bottom tier 1 is still up, but they're all top side, so that makes most sense.
Course. And the Plunder coming out too to help. Darkwave spawning actually pretty far ahead. Also, if you take a quick moment to look at the goal graph, you see an incredible cliff swinging them back even with team strategy right now.
That was
very
really what they
interesting.
needed, it seems like.
Yeah, we saw like an early game, the early game of team strategy just being a little bit stronger there, especially for the bot lane matchup, I would say.
It looks like they're going to continue the split push strategy, sending Harrower mid as they work to defend.
Oh, the worst getting picked off by Isaac here. He gets ult. But Worst very tanky here, and they're diving on him. Another fight happening over by the tower here. T-Fan taking a lot of damage there from Dumble. Plague goes in for the kill. Isaac is still peeling the Worst away from that team fight, doing a great job zoning him out. And they're going to net 1 kill there without any risk, really.
Oh, and Harrower roaming up from mid lane as well, getting
Yeah,
zoned out
Shinergy
by
in a
Isaac.
pretty bad spot here, but he does dash away and Windrush himself. But Harrower and Hale, very fast characters for him to deal with here. Thun not up for another second, but he is going to go down there.
Kind of sacrificing himself to allow the rest of his team to walk away safely. Is the best way to look at that death.
Yeah, we're seeing once again fairly even game here. Harrower going to have to do quite a bit to help his team now, being the only one that's pretty far ahead.
If we take a look bot lane, you can see the type of damage output that these Darkwave minions can do to somebody. The Worst, you know, barely keeping even with his lifesteal against these guys.
Yeah, the tower taking a lot of damage from that siege engine too. The Worst noticed that and, you know, instantly went over there to luster it and kill it. The top lane tower, however, getting pushed by Glory team strategy here. Wolf going in for a kill, gets the stun on the Alex and the ultimate into the wall. He's going to go down very fast there, and the tower with a sliver of HP. Frost Prism on Dumble making a lot of work here on the chase. Stun coming up. He does dodge it there to keep up the Frost Prism, and Bounders for the kill here. They really want this. And he is going to go down.
Great chase by Dumble and Wolf there to secure the kill.
Yeah, it was very nice sidestep, and also pretty good awareness to realize, you know, there's people bot lane. We don't have to be scared of chasing right now. You know, in most situations, you don't want to chase that far.
Indeed. Looking back on the goal graph, it continues to swing back and forth as well. Still in favor of this is team strategy, but we met on Tinder doing a good job of...
Yeah, as soon as this Boldir is secured for either team here, we should see where it is swinging. But it looks like team strategy really wants to contest this. Ray all the way bot lane. It's going to be a little bit for him to get there. Also, I do have to note the new Q reticle for Trixie. It's a very cute addition.
Yes, being a badge.
Yeah, little deputy or cowboy.
As Panman described, the Mega Caprice. Windrush coming out from We Met on Tinder.
Oh, Wuff catching Death and Dunk for Days there into Isaac and Plague. Death going down almost instantly. And then over there on the other side, Shinergy catching a stun onto the Worst, and he also goes down very fast. And Plague taking a lot of damage here from Dunks for Days, but he is going to live there. Isaac picking up another kill on the T-Fangs. And that is 4 down for We Met on Tinder.
That was a huge pickup by Wolf there, because as we saw for most of the game, Death has been split pushing to build up his GPM, and all of that gold, you know...
Oh, they are rushing for Sindara.
Went to waste.
Very smart decision here. Only Flak alive. Can't really, you know, do too much in this scenario, and they should be able to secure it very easily here. Very nice call there by We Met on Tinder. You know, losing your most farmed character that is your carry in the current moment that fast is pretty big stress on your team fight. So, I mean, maybe he should have built a little bit more defensively sooner, or, you know, he maybe needs to watch his positioning in order for them to really excel in these fights.
Yeah, they were kind of split in between that crevice over there. If we put it on, you know, screen, they had about 2 on this side and 3 right inside the lane.
Oh, Plague getting caught here by Death and T-Fangs, taking a lot of damage. Just kind of running any direction, not really knowing what he's doing at that point.
A good Hexbane coming out, so Minerva can't utilize her Cyberstalk or Cyberwalk to get away. I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah, unfortunate position there for him. Now there's a 4v5 with the Monkey. However, the Monkey pretty much counts for a full team member now, doing a lot of damage if it is in the fight.
Indeed, and the Worst choice of running Luster as well. He's not going to be able to delay Krytos in any way. Normally, we've seen Fikis in the past with the ability to delay Krytos pushes.
And Minerva almost alive here now, about 5 seconds on it. T-Fangs and the worst, ready to flank. Women on Tinder not scouting that out could spell their doom here.
Yeah, not too sure what they're waiting on, possibly to get a pick onto the Vermilion.
Death taking a lot of damage there. Dumble about to get popped here by the worst. Bounder's away to safety. T-Fangs coming in as well, but Dumble ults away from that. Gets hit by the pop, but T-Fangs is going to go down. Dumble gets away safely there. Monkey doing a lot of damage to Alex. Isaac goes down to death there. The ult coming out from Wolf on the Jinchi. She's going to go down. The Ray ult flipping the worst. Does not pick him up, however.
Yeah, Plague doing a good job of jumping to Alex and finishing him off as well, preventing this is team strategy to deal, most of their damage.
Yeah, now we got a 4v2 situation with the Monkey still pushing. Could possibly be a generator for We Met on Tinder here. It'll be very hard for Hale and Harrow to defend, especially when Hale has no ultimate. Also going to dive in on Death here. Death taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down almost instantly. And now the worst on the run here. He looks like he's about to die as well. Yep, a dive on the generator bot lane will secure that kill and the generator in middle. T-Fangs is alive, but it's a little bit too late for him to actually defend. Looks like.
Yeah, he's been great at defending lanes all game, but it seems like that was a little bit too much and too late for him to handle.
Yeah, very interesting game so far. We saw a pretty demanding early game lead coming out from one team, and now it's been entirely shifted. I would have to say that's partial just due to the fact that Plague roamed or rotated sooner than Harrower, and that kind of changed the entire flow of the game.
Yeah, it seems like the game is stabilizing a little bit. The gold lead has finally definitively shifted over to We Met on Tinder, and I feel like they've had the momentum all game, but this is the first time that they'll actually have the GPM lead.
So yeah, a lot of really good ganks coming out, and rotations really have concreted their way back in terms of money, making it able for them to fight as strongly as they have been.
And what do you feel team strategy needs to do at this point to get back into the game?
I mean, they got a bunch of picks there, but they just couldn't close out the fight. They haven't been able to kill Vermilion successfully. Dumble's been watching his positioning really well, and I think if they manage to kill him, their fights will go a lot easier if they can pick him early. But the only problem is, Minerva's still doing a lot of damage, being really tanky. It's going to be very hard for them to actually manage to win some of these fights here, because most of their damage right now is really tanky.
Yeah, I was going to say, we even see a health crystal coming out of Vermilion, so couple that with his golden protector, he's going to be one tough cookie to burst down. Yeah,
and you see on the other side, the carries for team strategy, only like Harrower has a golden protector, as does Hale, of course. But, Flak still being really squishy.
It seems like we're going to have a little mini base race here. Tier 2's going down, bot side for This Is Team Strategy, and middle going down for We Met on Tinder.
Yeah, I think Tinder is beating them out, and they are recognizing that, and they're going back, but the generator is going to take a colossal amount of damage before they can actually manage to recall.
Yeah, and I feel like they're just going to lose it, and then, yep, We Met.
Yeah, we're just going to see a disengage, possibly even a fight now. T-Fang's dying there to the AoE on the escape there. Death getting ulted by Isaac. He's going to go down there. The Worst did a really good job ulting away most of the team there, but that one decision there definitely lost them their chance of coming back in the game. And this will be the end of round B.
Yeah, in this game, really well played by We Met on Tinder to overcome that gold deficit. Basically taking the game back with superior rotations and Baldir control, and utilizing, after winning a team fight, instantly pushing for an